Hey everyone. Well, that was quite a week. A lot going on, a lot to think about, a lot to prepare in terms of getting ready for your final project. So I want to spend this announcement really focusing on that. And I have some suggestions. But first, I do want to define platform as opposed to website. And I felt like a lot of you imagined your platform being your website. And your website is just one small step in this diving board of a contraption you have to manufacture to put yourself out in the world. But really, everything that you need for your platform is what we've been talking about the entire class. A website, started the class, and then the offshoots of social media, newsletters, appearances, book reviews, all of these things that you do as a writer are part of your platform. We wrote a lot this week about tours and appearances and costumes and personas and who we are, what we put on when we go out into the world. So just make sure that you don't imagine your platform as your website and that's it. You have so much more to consider, unfortunately. If it were only that easy, and it sort of used to be that way. When I started writing, having a website was kind of like, ooh, you have a website. And now it's like, where's your website? And where are all your social media sites? And what can you offer me? Where's your swag? So things have gotten out of hand, if you ask me. Okay, so for your final project, you've done all the work already. Just about. Except you need to reorganize and rewrite and use the comments that I gave you all session long, and that might mean you have to actually go back and listen to them. So please do that. And the part that people tend to not pay attention to for some reason, every time I've taught this class, is they like to just really stick that timetable in the paper. And it is too long and it's too unwieldy, and you really need to write up what you're going to do and not just cram that grid in there. Because it makes your paper look weird, makes your paper way too long, and it's just not information that we need, especially if you're just repeating yourself in the monthly timeline. What's the point of doing that when you can write it up in a short paragraph? If you have bullet points and numbers and letters in your writing in outline form, take them out and write things up. So there's rewriting to do, there's revising to do. But all the work is already done. You've done it. It's there. You have to transition. It's a paper. So you do what you do in papers. You might have a little intro, then you just go boom, boom, boom through the rubric. And you've already written that, so you're pulling and pasting and smoothing and texturing and making it pretty. So please make it pretty. And let's see. Your old work, my comments, write it out. That's it. Oh, my favorite friend or foe, I'm not sure. MLA format. I cannot tell you. You leave with an MFA and you go and apply for a teaching job, and if you don't know your MLA format, it looks unseemly. It's really the way we communicate. We use MLA format. We use it even in manuscripts without that stuff in the left-hand corner. A manuscript is formatted in MLA format in terms of margins, in terms of font preference, in terms of, editors and agents want Times New Roman. They don't want something funky. They want a serifed font or a font with little dots on it. They don't want the, clean look. So please do your MLA format. Please cite your sources. Do it the way you're supposed to do it, because this is our discipline and this is how we write in our discipline. Okay, that is all I have for you this week. You have until January 5th. That's when this week ends. And I will be popping back up on January 2nd to start grading if some of you have turned in your work. We just have the assignment. We have some reading and some thoughts in our module, but we really don't have anything but this gigantic project to do. So you have a long time. You do have a holiday. I am really utilizing this break. I'm taking the break. I need a break. I don't tell you what's been going on in my life too much, but this has been one heck of a session for me. So I am going to sign off a little bit, but I will be available by email should you need to contact me. So feel free to do that. I'm not on a hunger strike. I'm just I'm going to hang out with my children, and I'm going to, read a book, and for my book club, I'll show you. It's only 600 pages long, but I'm going to read The Warmth of Other Suns, which is a story of the America's Great Migration from the South to the Midwest, and in terms of the African American population, and it's a bunch of amazing personal stories. And it's a national bestseller. I also believe she won the National Book Critics Award. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a reading break. I'm also writing a novel, and I hope you enjoy and are with family, and maybe do some writing and put together your paper, and then enjoy, and then revise it, and have a good time. All right, folks. I know that it's dark outside. The days are short, but we are really almost done.